Hey house guests, it's your girl Rack Famous Star. I am here to talk about episode 9 of Big Brother. And you may be like, what? You skipped like 3 episodes. Yes, I did. I went to Vegas for a work conference, so I didn't have all my things. I recorded episode 6, but I just didn't get a chance to finishing editing it. I didn't get a chance to finish the edits on it, so I just stopped. And then Vegas was crazy, but it was fun. And I watched episode 7 and 8. I just didn't get a chance to make the videos on it, so I'm just gonna jump in with episode 9. So we left off with the HOH competition still in progress, and this was that wall competition that normally lasts like not all night, but definitely a few hours, because you normally have those people that can hold on for a long time and people that don't want to let go of their chance of safety. So the order that people started falling off around like 20 or so minutes, and Josh was the first one off. And then I expect more out of Josh. I don't know, I like him, but I expect more. Then Mark was falling off. Mark fell off too because of the grip on the bars, and his finger, if you remember from, what was it, like the first day, maybe it wasn't even the first day, the second day that he hurt his finger during that competition. So he fell off, and then Raven, Ramses, Kevin, Matt, Jessica, and Dom fell off within like 10 minutes of each other. And so as people are going out, Paul is asking the peanut gallery about the votes and trying to figure out who that third vote, the second and third vote was. He knows it was Kevin, but not everyone else knows that. And, well, no one else knows that actually, because Paul specifically asked Kevin to do that. I thought it was funny how Jessica had like Cody flashbacks, like he was dead, like, I don't know. Oh, what I do want to say about Cody is that I surprisingly did enjoy his exit interview. I felt like he was very personable and very, not funny, but I did enjoy it. I felt like if he can bring that into the house and stop being such a sourpuss the whole time, and so I feel like he could really do well. So it ends up being Alex, woo, that wins HOH, yay! And she promises Jason safety. I mean, duh, she wasn't gonna put him up. And Elena plus, though. That plus wasn't discussed right there on the wall. She just was like, my people, and she was like, we'll talk. So we'll get to that a little bit later, but Jessica and Jason are talking. I want to say it's in the have-not room. And they're talking about getting rid of other threats besides the obvious one, meaning Jessica. And I think it would be wise for someone to swoop up Jessica and take them under her wing, because she right now has nobody. Unless Cody gets back in the house, then she's not going to have anybody. She's going to continue to be that single person. I hope that, it could be good for her game to get her further, because people are not going to want to go for that one person unless she starts to win competitions. But, hey. So, I think Jason's also tempted about potentially swooping her up as a number, because the other side still has a large number on their side. And so a little bit after that, Mark, he asked Alex, and I think Kevin was there. Somebody else was standing there too. Might have been Matt. It was definitely another man. But Mark asked Alex, and he's like, am I safe? And she was like, depends on the conversation I had with, depends on the conversation I'm going to have with Elena. And for some reason, Mark, freaks out. And, well, he does have with good reason to, because he did feel like Cody was trying to blow up his game and that things were starting to go around with his name. But if she said that, see about what the conversation I'm going to have with Elena, then obviously Elena's not going to be like, put Mark up. But, I think he was definitely freaking out a little bit too much. But hey. So Jason and Alex are talking, and Jason doesn't want Alex to put up Jessica, but she feels that she has to in order to get in order to get like half the house off her back, because half of the house, which is Paul plus the couples basically, want Jessica up and out of this house. Not necessarily maybe like out, but they definitely want her up on the block this week because I mean Cody just went, so it makes sense. And because we know that there's a battle back competition, I would prefer Jessica to go up on the block and go home, because if Cody and Jessica are competing, there's only a chance that one of them could possibly come back, because remember, they do get a chance, not a chance, but there's a possibility that the battle back could be stopped. But I do think it would be wise for them to get rid of Jessica, even though I don't think Jessica is a huge threat. I just think because of what we know. I don't know. And so Paul, he talks to Dom and Mark, and he tells them what Cody said about them knowing the plan to put him up, and that Cody said his name or their names, and they're like, what? No, what? Denying it. And he was like, I'm just telling you guys because, I trust you guys. I don't believe it. Blah, blah, blah. So, Elena, this is the moment now where Elena is talking to Alex about who she wants to protect with her deal. And Elena brings up half the house. If I was Alex, I'd be like, girl, now there's people I'm not putting up. Like, you know that. So, you can't say you can't put up me and 6 other people. I mean, she did mention Paul, which was irrelevant because he can't be put up anyway. But I just thought it was crazy how she named like half the house. And Alex was like, a few of those names bring up some red flags. I don't remember if she said that to her face. I think she did. Alex is very open, not open, but very, like, if you say something to her, she's not going to just internalize it and let it eat at her, and then, she's not that type of player. So she's gonna let you know that what you said was a problem, and not that everything is a problem for her. She's very laid back, but you're not just gonna be able to walk all over her, basically, and I like that. I like her. And so the red flags for Alex was definitely Dominique and Mark. She sees things that it would be easy for her to get rid of them, and it wouldn't create too many waves, but it would still be a good move on her part, which is good. So they did a little flashback, like, video reel of Kevin and Ramses having this little father-son relationship, and I think they just didn't have much. I think they could have shown us more, maybe even the picks for the veto competition, I don't know. But I guess Kevin and Ramses have this like father-son relationship, and Kevin is teaching Ramsey all sorts of things about life, and Ramses is just, eating it up, they're having a good time, and yeah, there's really nothing else to say about them, so I'm gonna move on. I like it. I think they're cool. I don't know if I really like Ramses that much. I feel like he's really extra, and I think Kevin is just that type of person because, I mean, I don't think he's putting on a show for the cameras. Alright, so Jessica and Jason were released from their vetoed responsibilities. Yay! I thought it was such a cute costume. It was funny. But so no more vetoed. And Raven kind of gives us some more information about her. I don't know if it's a disease. I mean, maybe it's a disease. I don't want to mislabel it. But called gastroparesis, which basically means her stomach is paralyzed and she has a pacemaker on her stomach to, I think, help her digest food, or to, I guess. And yeah, I mean, she sounds really brave for putting herself through this. I mean, not putting herself through this, but, attempting something as difficult as some of these challenges may be. And obviously this producers wouldn't put her on the show if she wasn't healthy enough, but yeah, so good for Raven. I just hope they don't try to throw the competitions to her and throw the win to her just because she has this. I hope she does raise definite awareness, but I hope that they don't just give it to her just because she has this disease that she's battling. So, I don't know. All right, so let's move on. Christmas comes back into the house, and apparently she had 10 broken bones in her foot. Not 2, 10. Like, just hearing that hurt my heart. But she's going to be in her cast for about 6 weeks. So if she lasts that long, great. But she's going to be in that cast for about 6 weeks, and then maybe like a boot after that. And it's going to take a long time, about a year to heal. She's not going to get full mobility back in her foot, and she begins to cry because athletics and being active is her life, and even just the recovery time. She's been injured before, but just the recovery time and the future surgeries that she's going to have after arthritis sets in is a lot for her to handle. I don't blame her, because even if I hurt my foot, and I just worked out at the gym like a regular person, but if I hurt my foot and I was gonna, that would hurt my heart. Like, I don't know. So Jason is in the background, not in the background, but he's in the room near the back, like fighting back tears because he feels bad. Like it was partially his fault. And I'm pretty sure they have a conversation. They don't show this on the show, but they have a conversation, Christmas and Jason, like, we were both fooling around. We were both horsing around. It wasn't just you. It wasn't just me. Like, she had a part in it too, and she just kind of has to take it where it leads her. And, maybe this is the game where she was supposed to play. But she doesn't want him to feel like he was to blame. Like, she definitely played a part in it too. And so, let's move on. Alex talks with Mark, and Mark is still concerned about his safety. And this would bother me. I mean, but then again, people are going to come up to you because you're HOH and ask about their safety, even if you've told them before that they're fine. Like, I would. I mean, I wouldn't do it a lot, but I would talk to her. I would talk to other people that are close to her and see. And if I felt like I was in danger, but if you feel like you're in danger, what else are you going to do? Like, you could promise her something and not even be in danger, and you just promise this girl 2 weeks of safety or a week or whatever. So, And so, next, Dominique. I'm sure everyone talked to her, but next, Dominique talks to Alex, and she basically throws Elena under the bus and says she's jealous of her friendship with Mark. And Alex doesn't really like what she said, and I think that was kind of like the nail in the coffin for Dominique, because Dominique was already on Alex's radar, but I think that further proved that she's not very loyal to people that are supposedly in her group, and she just kind of not outed somebody, but tried to throw somebody, under the train tracks before her. So the nominees ended up being Jessica, of course. She just said her reason was because she doesn't have a real connection. I was like, girl. And Dominique, and her reason was because she feels like there's red flags about this conversation. There's things that she didn't like. And so that was the end of the episode. I mean, Dominique also said that she doesn't feel like Alex made this decision on her own. When she wasn't a Cody, but you have to kind of feel what the house wants and feel what a lot of people want and see what would be a good decision for your game. So obviously, no, she didn't make the decision on her own. But, hey. And I just want to say, this wraps up my episode 9 recap chat. Thanks for tuning in. I will try not to miss any more recap chat episodes. And just let me know what you guys think. Who do you think will get the Den of Temptation Halting Hex? Remember, voting on that, I think, ends on Wednesday. So get your votes in. I voted for Alex. I might change that. Not change that, but maybe give my vote to someone else. But just let me know who you guys voted for. I will definitely try not to. I start back working in like a week. So I'm going to try to get back on it faithfully, recording. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in. You guys have a great night, day, morning, whatever it is for you. Thanks for watching. Bye.